knowledge that they have. One project that Capsula has created is called Neurotica, and it's a long-term project, in a framework within we are able to examine technological and scientific issues and the perception of the society of them, and the impact that they have in the life of the individuals. And mainly this project enables us to invite different cultural agents and debate about these issues. It's divided in three phases, and the first phase is called Neurotica Bio, the second one is Neurotica Habitat, and the third one, Neurotica, the other. And the first phase, Neurotica Bio, we organized it in the CCCV, that is Center of Contemporary Culture in Barcelona. In this conference, we invited three different specialists to debate about biofears, the fears and anxiety that people have in relationship with the biotechnological innovations. We invited artist and engineer from United States, Natalie Cheremchenko, who is there wearing the red dress. And we invited biologist, scientist, Alfonso Valencia, who is the director of the National Center of Bioinformatics of Spain, and also runs a research group of cancer in Spain. And also a media analyst, Fabio Tropea from a university in Barcelona. And with these three components, we try to generate discussion about these biofears. CCCB is a very good place in this kind of debate, because it starts to be like a living room of the Barcelona citizens. It's a very direct and free atmosphere that they are trying to create there, and it's very participative. It's easy, it's an atmosphere that it's easy to talk with these experts, not creating an abysm in between the public and the people who are giving the conferences. Something that I'd like to mention about when we were talking and working with these three persons in the first stage of Neurotica project, it tells something about this art, science, and joint, and how the different publics. Well, maybe I tell this example. When we contacted with Alfonso Valencia, he was very excited about this invitation, and he really wanted to be there, but he said that he was very afraid of this public, because he's a scientist and used to be in front of the other scientists and talk to people in his specialty. And but he was very eager to share his knowledge with non-specialist public, and he accepted our invitation, and I can tell that his conference was really interesting, and also very. He tried to do his all to really explain his expertise for the normal people, and not to hide it in a very difficult language or something. So in that sense, this conference was really successful. Natalie Cheremchenko, she's using technology to communicate through artistic projects, environmental, biotechnological issues. She started in the late 90s with a biotech hobbyist project, which is trying to show the people that it's not only in a biotech laboratories, in universities, in companies that people can use biotechnological tools. It's something that you can do in your garage as well. And it's to try to help people using these tools in their own experiments. And then we had Fabio Tropper, who is a media analyst, and was explaining for the people, because we think that we are so surrounded about this information about biotechnological developments that sometimes there is so much information that it starts to generate anxiety in a society. And we take for granted that everybody understands the terms and special language that finally it's not that easy for the people. But the news normally doesn't explain this terminology that they are using. So that's something that Neurotica in this project we try to talk about.
Okay, we go a bit chronological. So after, our latest project is Biorama, and this, is a Biorama. It's a project that was a week ago. It seems ages ago. Biorama was composed with Biorama Hike and Biorama Sessions, but all together it's the same event, so don't get confused. If I put first the Biorama hikers enjoying the forest, but Biorama wants to show new directions in art, science, and technology by bringing together artists that are working in notions of life, science, and digital realities. Biorama started as a project that will help to contextualize the end of the residency of the artist Andy Gracie, the residence in the digital research unit that Derek is directing. But eventually we end seeing that there is a whole panorama of research on life, but from many different perspectives, life and communication with systems and life itself. And so we invite different artists to present their projects in double sessions. So in the morning, we started with a Biorama hike that took 3 hours. Andy Gracie showed to the participants the place, the landscape that he's been researching in his residency. And he showed that with Brandon Ballingy, that was at this time working in the Yorkshire Sculpture Park that Nicola mentioned before. So they went together presenting their projects while they walk and while they pick up samples from the sites, samples of organic life from frogs to pieces of sand and grass. Apparently, this was a great experience for the participants, and we are getting very good feedbacks. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but next time I will.